Hey gang! So I'm going to talk about the gap year. I'm sure you've all heard about that, this new fad that's going on, but for those of you who don't have the foggiest idea of what I'm blathering on and on about, a gap year is when a person, after graduating high school, takes a year or so off before they go to college, supposedly to discover themselves, or get motivated again for college, get off the academic treadmill. So a couple of years ago, one of my friends decides that he's going to take a gap year before he goes into his local college, a college nearby, and go into engineering. So he says he's going to take a gap year. Now, when I think gap year, I think mission trips, service projects, the British Grand Tour, stuff like that. So I mention, hey man, I'm gonna miss you. And he says, oh, don't worry, you'll see me all the time.
What?
So it turns out that instead of going abroad and doing things, he was going to stay at home and work and build up, as he put it, an income buffer. Do you know where he was currently working? Wendy's.
Freaking Wendy's!
Now, no offense to Wendy's, it's a wonderful establishment. Makes okay food pretty fast. But an income buffer? At minimum wage for a year?
I don't think so.
Now, he could be out there with the other third of all students who differ enrollment. He could be out there helping the homeless, or perhaps feeding the starving children in Africa. And what does he spend it doing? Flipping greasy patties at a Wendy's! Help me, I'm drowning in the stupid! So I step back for a second or two, and I think, okay, maybe he's going the independence route. He may be working at a small-time little fast food place, but maybe he's got some little economy apartment sitting out there that he's going to buy and just work for himself, be his own man, and just be independent. And that could help.
Yeah, no, it turns out he was staying in his parents' basement.
The basement.
Oh dear God. Oh, too much. It's too much.
Okay, that right there is what everyone has nightmares about when they're dreaming about what they won't do when they go to college. I still can't believe it. His parents' basement. Ugh. So I look at him and I say, okay, dude, are you sure you thought this through all the way? You're absolutely sure? He's like,
yes, it's a great plan. It's a wonderful plan. I had it all planned out. It's working perfectly.
I said, dude, your plan involves shaking fries while wearing a silly apron.
Not exactly foolproof, brother.
And so then he mumbles and spouts off some statistic about how,
yes, gap year students are more likely to finish a college degree.
And I said, okay, buddy, you are not taking a gap year. You are sitting in your parents' basement working at a Wendy's. That is not a gap year. That is probably going to cut you down to half as likely to finish your 4 years. Just saying. So he sighs.
It seemed like such a good idea at the time.
And I said, you just wanted to not go to school, right? Right? And he says, yeah. I said, okay, look, there is no reason for you to be waiting. You are taking a year off to sit in your parents' basement and flip patties at Wendy's so that you don't have to go to school for engineering, which you love, at the school that is 2 blocks from your house. But really, in all seriousness, gap years take a lot of consideration. You need to plan it out well beforehand. And it just needs to be thought through well. You need to have a good plan. And I'm just saying right now, if your plan involves working in fast food, waitering, or maybe being a mascot at football games, you have a small problem.
Think about it.